Live on the YouTube. Welcome to Dad with a Phone. Thanks for getting those notifications as y'all slam in at a high rate of 2. At the high rate of 2. I come over here to the YouTube just to be nice to the network, but to mess with them a little bit. Colorado Crime Con is in the building. You should be working, girl. I know you're supposed to be at work at 10 o'clock on what today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Wednesday. It's already Wednesday. What? I go where you are. I know Blanca likes the Facebook, though. That's all right, though. Sometimes we got to invade YouTube a little bit. Yesterday, I said Chris Watts. All of a sudden, the trolls came out. So I figured if I said Chris Watts on YouTube, the trolls were going to come out. I've stayed away from this case. But if Dr. Phil's going to talk about it, by God, Dad with a Phone's going to talk about it. So, True Crime and Truth Finders. I was watching one of your podcasts just the other day. I was sneaking, though. I didn't say nothing in there. I didn't comment or nothing, but I was watching. Y'all should go subscribe to True Crime Truth Finders. Oh, wait, they probably saw me anyway. Well, thank you, sir. Oh, no, good. So last night I dug deep into the Chris Watts case. I went down the rabbit hole of the YouTube, and man, I think this one we're probably getting the closest story that we'll ever get. So what I mean by that is, like, if these are really the words of Chris Watts, if these words are confirmed, they got some audio tapes. I hear J.S. for Justice has got some audio tapes coming out pretty soon. I am freaking. That's where we're going to have the confirmation. That's where we're going to, get the confirmation of what he actually said in these confessions. So I don't know if we're going to get the full confessional tapes or the full confession, but it's going to be good. Colorado Crime Con. I know, right? Where did that come from? Who's that? No. Hey, kids, we got the details done. We got the application done. We're going to release the application. What's today? Wednesday? All right, I need to make some phone calls. I should make some phone calls right now. I could make phone calls because I'm not on. But if I need to talk business. I don't talk business on the YouTube. But we are going to get the final go ahead so that we can release this application and bust the move out on Colorado Crime Con. But I'll give you the breakdown real quick. 50 people. It's a lodge style environment. So if you come in pairs, it makes it easier because you could get a room, or you could share a room with people and have 2 queen beds and 4 people could stay in there, or 2 king beds and 4 people could stay. So we want to keep it real. It's like real friendly. It's a real home environment. This isn't a hotel. Dad with the Phone is not going to drag your ass to Colorado to keep you cuddled up in a hotel all weekend. No, we're going to put you up at one of the most, I can't over talk this place because people pay a lot of money to have their weddings on location here. And and I just happen to know the folks. They just happen to live 10 minutes down the road from Omaha Fraze, and about 20 minutes to just about every 25 minutes to just about every little landmark physical spot. With the Patrick Frazee case, Patrick Frazee will probably still be being held in the Teller County Jail in October, and we're going to do a little crime convention here, the first ever. Why not get 50 people together? I mean, how many people we got watching right now? If all of you showed up to CrimeCon, boom, we're over capacity. So if I can get half of you or a quarter of you to show up, and then I can get a quarter from Jay, and then I can get a quarter randoms, and if we're at 75% full of 50 people, I'm going to be super stoked. Cost is about $500. It's going to range 500-ish. And then if you come as a couple, you're going to get a discount. When I say couple, that can be man and man, that can be girl and girl, that can be husband and wife. I don't care. If you'll sleep in the same bed, check. You're going to get a discount. Just because we have limited space, so we're trying to maximize the space. What else? All food will be included, so that cost will cover your breakfast. It'll cover your lunch and dinner on Friday, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday, and your breakfast, lunch on Sunday. Brunch, maybe we just do a big ass brunch with mimosas on the last day. Who knows? It'll be fun. It's right in the middle of Teller County, so there's a lot of cases we can talk about. We can talk about Kelsey's case. We could do a whole weekend on just Kelsey, and that would be it. But do you think that's what we're gonna do? No. We're gonna be talking about Kelsey's case. We're gonna be talking about the Chris Watts case, bringing in expert YouTube investigator. Jay is for Justice will be there, and she knows more about Chris Watts' case than anybody in my mind. So that's going to be fun. You can fly into Colorado Springs or Denver if you're coming from out of state. I put a list of questions on my Facebook page. If you can find Dad with the Phone Facebook page, if you're literate enough to find Dad with the Phone Facebook page, go find my Facebook page, push like, and then there's a list of questions that we're going to ask. We're going to do video applications. This is going to weed out the trolls. So basically, you're going to have to answer those questions on a video. So start doing your rehearsals, girls. Get your makeup. Get the outfit you're going to wear. You get points if you have a hashtag on your shirt. I'm just teasing. It'll be first come, first serve as far as the applications go, video-wise. And yeah, you're going to have to, basically, you're going to get interviewed to come to CrimeCon. And this might cut see, the cool thing about where we're going is I got options. Because there's two big cabins that sleep, they probably sleep 20 people a piece. And then there's an apartment that sleeps 10 people. So depending on how how our numbers go, we may not take up the whole property, the place we're going, I can't say enough about it. And if I said more about it, you guys would think I'm upselling it, but I just know Colorado. I just know the place I'm taking you. And if you're into looking into these crimes, walking the physical dirt that these people walked, if that's what you're into, there's going to be no other place you're going to want to be than Colorado CrimeCon 2K19. That's my plug for the day. Now, True Crime Truth Finders, it's going to be something you don't want to miss. What if you are in Colorado? Can we get a day pass? Absolutely, Dre Adams. Absolutely. We'll have some day passes, okay? Thank you for that. That's something. See, I didn't think about that. But I understand that you might live in Florissant and want to come. So I got a shirt that's going to Florissant, Colorado. Those people don't want to come sleep in someone else's bed. Yes, we're gonna have it. We'll have a breakdown on conference cost alone. So if you just want to come, the conference cost will just cover the meals that you're going to be there. So, damn that. So you're going to have to tell us about that in your video. You're going to have to tell us, hey, I'm a day user. I don't want to sleep there with all you freaks. I want to sleep in my house, and then I just want to get day passes. There will be a discount for that. You just have to tell me how many meals you want to do, because that's really what this cost is all going to be based on. Right when I get off this live, I'm going to be calling my peeps up down the road and finding out all the details. And so I got to make sure I got all that in order before I push go on the application. And I've already talked to them. I know they penciled in the dates. It's going to be October 11th, 12th, and 13th. And I think that's a beautiful time of year. First of all, it's a little bit past season. I would have liked to hold this in September, but September is wedding season for me, which means it's a sucky deal because I'm giving away money to go to a conference and work my ass off. And so it's also a sucky deal for the location because it's booked up. But I was able to snag one of the first weekends in October, 11th, 12th, and 13th. And I'm telling you, 2 nights, 3 days in a mountain lodge in Colorado. You're not going to be disappointed. Bonfires if we don't have fire ban. Indoor fires if we have a fire ban. But if we have a fire ban, that means it's going to be beautiful weather. I don't think we're going to have a fire ban. We got lots of snow this year. So anyway, is Casey going to do comedy show? She cracks me up every day. I think Casey will be just Casey's like house entertainment. She's just going to be like, we're going to get her a what is that thing? The little clown thing that the clown wears, the Joker hat. And Casey can just be the on-site Joker the entire time. For sure. Casey better not back out, girl. You're getting all of this fan base. You better not be backing out on Colorado Crime Con when that application drops. You better have your video ready. We're going to do awards for the best application video. We're going to do awards for the best hater video. So if you find a hater video online, a spoof video, just a straight up hate video, I don't care if it's just straight up hate video. We probably won't watch the hate video, but we'll screen the hate video and we're going to give an award to those people live on the interweb. So we'll broadcast the awards. We'll come up with some other goofy awards. And so we're pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped, actually. I'm pretty stoked with the idea of keeping it small right now, but being able to have like real sit down talks, talk about these crimes. Y'all bring y'all's paperwork, your laptops, your computers, your research, your own theories, and sit around and meet people who've been chatting on these behind these windows. And I know it's going to be a stretch for some of you because I know you guys are the keyboard moms, you know, and so you're stay-at-home moms. So to get 3 days away is going to be a stretch. And the other flip side of this is we can Dad with a phone will be in control of some sort of internet provider out there. God, I hope. Otherwise, it's an unplugged weekend, which doesn't bother me until you go into town. When we're in town and all the places I've been live, you'll be able to do all the live streaming you want to do. I don't give a crap. If you have your own channel, you know, you're going to want to set that up. Make sure you got the right dad with the telephone, and you'll be able to let people know that you're sitting right here. You're going to get the dad with the phone tour around Teller County. Plus, we're working out a Chris Watts tour. And so if you want to go do the Patrick Frazee case on Saturday, you'll go with Dad with the Phone. If you want to go do Chris Watts, you'll go with J is for Justice. And by God, you'll go see Colorado. You guys have seen the drive. It's about a 2-hour drive. If you go the back way, it's about an hour drive, an hour and a half if you go straight up the highway. Dad with the Phone, where do we submit our application videos? Dre, that's going to come with the application. So the application, but it's basically going to be an email. You're going to email us a video or a link to a video. If we have to teach you how to load a video, which I know people are like, we're content consumers. We don't create content. We don't create it. I don't ever go on video. This is to weed out the trolls. I can't tell you how big of a community between a lot of the crime people there is. And I can't tell you the hate that I've gotten and the hate that others have gotten. We're just trying to weed out the trolls. So if they want to put their face on video and they want to apply and they want to come in as a secret underground troll, I invite you to do that. The moment you expose yourself is the moment we will have Teller County escort you to the Teller County jail with Patrick Frazee. I'm hoping to get a law enforcement officer there. I need to put in for that. I don't know if she'll do it, but I'm going to try to get the officer who fainted. You know, the officer that fainted at the court. She's actually a pretty cool officer. I've talked to her on a number of occasions. And I think it would be cool for her to come out and tell people that story. Whether or not she will do it, whether or not Teller County will allow her to associate with Dad with the phone, I don't know. But I'm gonna put some feelers out. And I have another officer that may come talk. She may not. She may hate me. But I have another Teller County officer that may come talk. I do have a cop from Colorado Springs. I'm almost 100% sure I can get to come talk. I am sure about that. I need to get a hold of him. My dad might come. I've told my parents they need to be up here because they need to babysit the children's. J is for justice. Laughing my ass off. Uh-oh. Feigning. Oh, feigning. The feigning cop. Oh, God. The feigning goat. Oh, God. God, y'all are so funny. I didn't even know Jay was in here. Jay, you're supposed to be sleeping. Ella will be with me, so she's good. Jay is so maybe I'll send Ella. Maybe I'll send Ella and Mrs. Underground with Jay. Mrs. Underground, though, she's been in the court. Jenny's coming with me then. Jenny's going on my tour so she can tell the story that she came in court. The day she came in court. You can have Mrs. Underground and I'll take Jenny. Me and Jenny will roll Teller. Dad with the phone's going to have to stay out of trouble. It would be like me to be in the clinker when all this crap goes down. Jeez. I got all my windows fixed. My license plate lights are fixed. I got a hard copy of my insurance so I don't have to stop recording on my video camera. What else? I don't know. All the stuff I've had all along, it's just my phone broke. And the windshield, really? Come on. I just want to drink a beer with y'all. Dude, then we'll go to Beer Works. The same place I met the 3-letter agencies at. Paradox. Oh, got to take y'all to Paradox if y'all want to have a beer. Sour beer. Or, no. Forget that. Forget Paradox. Forget Beer Works. The Iron Tree has a small brewery right there in Florissant, Colorado. Oh, there's deer out. Big old buck coming by the house. We'll go to, we'll have Brussels sprouts and beer at the Iron Tree. And that is where KK and Patrick used to meet for coffee. Nobody knows that story. I'll let the waiter tell you that story. I'm pointing like I'm going to let the waiter at the Iron Tree tell you that story. I hope they don't get mad at me for talking about them. They ain't going to get mad at me. They love me. They gave me the tour of the bull. The owners there are awesome. Owners are awesome there. We will eat at the Lazy Dog. Watts Tours eating at the Lazy Dog. Man, this is going to be a busy ass weekend for us, Jay. Or we could all just be lazy, sit around a mountain cabin and talk crime. That's going to happen Friday night. I think Saturday is going to be tour day. Sunday will be awards debrief and hasta la vistas. I think I'm going to book an extra night, Jay, for Thursday for VIPs. Or maybe we should book that for Sunday night after everybody's gone and just enjoy Sunday into Monday sitting in the middle of nowhere. What's Dre talking about? Jay, I vote for whatever happens. What? We need to work on a damn itinerary. I know, I'm just making shit up. Watts tour. Eat at the Lazy Dog. I'm just checking. Yeah, no. We'll have a very good. We'll pronounce hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Saturday's the big day. Sunday or Friday from 10 a.m. to whenever, and Sunday will be real open because I want people to talk what they want to talk about. So we'll have open little discussions around fires and around cabins and in barns. And I'm telling you, this place is beautiful. They got a little smoking deck. It's BYOB, so we'll have alcohol will be provided with the cost. If you're trying to drink freaking 3 gallons of vodka, 1, I'm going to tell you you're at high altitude. 2, we'll get a bed and a bathroom, but they have bedrooms that are built in close to bathrooms. Will keep you close to a bathroom. So give me a heads up on that, Casey, if that's gonna be you. And then 3, you're in Colorado, high altitude, low oxygen. I don't care where you come from. 1 beer is going to get you feeling frisky. So I'm just warning you. Get your ass on the treadmill now. You should be on the Dad with the Phone workout, and you should do a before picture and then a Colorado Crime Con picture and show us how much you've been preparing, because you think I'm kidding. But we're going to be on 50 acres on the side of a mountain that's got hiking trails all over. You ladies are going to want to go talk and walk down the hiking trails. Get your ass on the treadmill right now. Be going to the gym. Get you a little gym membership. Call it Dad with the Phone gym membership. I know. I run around here. I'm almost 40 years old. I look all healthy and shit. But I live at high altitude. I'm like a monkey. I've adapted to high altitude. You're going to get your ass whipped. And all I'm telling you is if you start now, try to cut out the caffeine as much as you can and drink a lot of water. Because when you get here, I'm going to be shoveling water down y'all's throats because I don't want you to get altitude sickness. So I'm trying to prepare you to have the best freaking weekend. And we're going to go to Cripple Creek and we're going to be driving in the mountains. You're going to see wildlife, guaranteed. You're going to see elk. I'm basically going to bait elk so that you're going to get elk. I'm just kidding. You're going to get elk. You're going to see elk. You're going to see deer. I'm praying for some bighorn sheep. I'm going to take you to see the jackasses. I need you to be working out now because you're coming to high altitude. If you think you're in shape, do a little extra. Bingo. Dad tried to take care of everybody. Party bus. Yes, we are going to do some sort of bus. I want to try to get Cripple Creek to sponsor us a bus. But if not, somebody will sponsor us a bus. I'll get a bus. We'll get a bus. I know a few peeps. Denver limo, I work with them boys all the time around weddings. I know a few peeps. Just like I know this location. I know every limo driver in town. We got you covered. We're going to have a bus. Hopefully I can get a bus, 2 buses. I'd like to get 2 buses because I'd like to send 1 bus. I don't want Jay to have to worry about finding these places. I want the bus driver to take them straight there. Yesterday I got lost. And so I want the bus driver. And yeah, there you go. Dad with the phone workout hashtag. All right. Yeah, tell him, girl. Tell him, Blanca. Tell him. Tell him. Tell them about the altitude sickness. They say, see, because the difference is I want all 50 of you to come have the best experience you could ever have in Colorado. I want you to go home, tell all your crime buddies about Colorado Crime Con. So the next one, we do have to hold at a hotel because the sheer number of people. But listen, Cripple Creek's got hotels. And so if all of a sudden I get 1,000 freaking videos, God bless my soul if that happens, because I'll quit. I'll say, like, sorry, that was a joke. April Fools. I'm not bringing 1,000 of you here. We're bringing 50 people. 50 people are coming to Colorado to the Colorado Crime Con. We may have a few extras because of campers and stuff like that. And I can't have 100 campers show up, by the way. I don't even know if I can have campers show up. I got to talk to the dude today. I know he's got the property, and Donald's cool as crap. And so, and it is Teller County. First of all, it's Teller County, and you can, if you have 50 acres, you pretty much can get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? And y'all like how that worked out? I didn't even mean it to that. I didn't mean it to work out that way, but it sure worked out that way. CrimeCon sounds legit, though. The only reason it's legit is because this is what I've done for a living. Y'all forgot, right? Y'all forgot what Dad does for prostitution. I've worked for some major corporations and put on some big conventions. The difference is Dad's not a paperwork guy. I normally had little paperwork people. And so I'm trying to do this as paperless as possible because I don't think we need paper. And so what I think is going to happen is I'm going to talk with the owners today. They're legit set up because they're a legit venue. They're a legit Colorado venue. And I'm going to get something set up with them where it should all flow pretty seamlessly. And we'll figure out payment methods and all that. We're probably going to take full payment just because we only have 50 spots. And so we're going to work all that out, but I got to get all those details done with the venue because they're going to take care of food. The Iron Tree hopefully is going to cater. They do a lot of catering out there. So hopefully we got the Iron Tree, and there's a couple of other caterers that work out there. If they don't work out, I'm going to try to get some local talent. When I say local talent, I'm telling you, I'm going to try to get sheriff's officer who fainted. I think she'll do it. She's pretty legit. I've talked to her. Now, granted, the time I was talking to her is when they were booking my ass into jail. But as long as I haven't said anything to piss her off, she might come out and talk to us about that story. I'd like her just to focus on that story, what she was feeling. The emotions around this big ass case behind the badge, whether or not she can, I can pay her though. We can pay her. Like the schools pay her to come run security they'll pay them to come run security at the parade, whatever, $50 an hour, $100 an hour. We'll pay her to come out and talk to us for a couple of hours. Holy crap. Everybody bows to the dollar. I promise you. And it wouldn't even be illegal. It would be like a professional. I would have had Couch come out. I'm telling you, I would have had the Couch come out, but he might still have to come out because he's maybe he can tell the story about why he kicked Dad out. But that's why I'm probably not going to let him come because he kicked me out of court. But I think the girl will. And if not, I'll get another cop. Don't you worry about that. Maybe. I wonder how much Bobby Brown will charge me to come talk. Bobby's been involved in a couple of cases. Perry Sanders, wrongful death attorney. I got all these people's cell phones. You don't think I have their cell phone numbers? I got all their cell phone numbers. So depending on how it works out, who knows who we could have show up locally. I'm going to try to get some locals. Maybe Holsworth. Maybe that would be a Mending. Maybe he would come out and talk. I doubt it, but maybe. So we'll try to pull some surprise keynote speakers. Jay is for Justice is in. Jenny's going to be there. My wife will be there. And then it'll be up to those video applications. I'm so excited to actually see some faces. I'm tired of looking at this freaking camera. So get your best look on. Maybe wear a hashtag or two. I'm just saying. And then the questions are going to be out quickly. And then those video applications. And I'm going to tell you where you can send those video applications now. So if you want to start sending. No, I got to talk. No, don't send video applications yet. I need to call. I need to make a phone call. I need to get off this damn live video. I was going to talk about Chris Watts and y'all interrupted me in CrimeCon. Y'all talking about the Scott, Jay, bingo. Mind blown, Jay. Mind blown. We got to get on that. That's the kind of thing we got to nail down. We got to get on that. But I know where his offices are. I'm going to go in there. Hand clap. Scotty. That would be fun to have that dude, that lawyer. 7 times on live last night. I'm sorry, Casey. Casey, I'm sorry. I don't listen. I know I said his name a bunch. I don't even know how to say Scott Rishin. I don't know how he says his last name. That's why I don't even say it. Jay is for Justice. Are you going to live soon? I hope so, Dre Adams, because I'm about to get off. I'm going back up to Chris Watt. Wait, I got 90 people in here? Holy shit, I got almost 100 people. Why do I only got 27 likes? I guess 27 of y'all are coming to CrimeCon. The other 75 can go home. Hey, y'all go subscribe to do whatever you're supposed to do, what they tell y'all to do on YouTube. Y'all need to go to my Facebook, though, and get those questions and learn how to talk to your camera. Don't be like this. Take some lessons from Dad. Look right into that little lens on your camera the whole time you're talking to us. We want to look into your eyes. We got to make sure, you know. So look right here when you're talking to the camera and answer those questions for us. And you can send that application to, not going to tell you yet because I need to go verify dates, times, and prices. I've only had a brief conversation with my boy, so I need to go have a real conversation with him. So, or just I need to sit down and say, I'm about to put this out there. So about to slam these people with applications, and I don't want to be throwing no fire fest. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all should go watch that documentary. It's terrible. These dudes try to throw a big music festival in freaking nowhere, Jamaica. Not a good thing. I'm taking you to an actual event center place. I'm not saying the name because that's going to be for applicants only, even though I already showed it on one of my live videos. Just try to keep the trolls down to a minimal. But I think the video way is to establish no trolls. Because if a troll's going to come out on camera, let the troll come out on camera, because that is not a troll. That is someone with a phone. There's a difference between a troll and Dad with the phone. You know exactly who I am. You know exactly what I look like. But we just got to make sure the other trolls, we got to make sure we know what the other trolls look like. So, all right, there you go. Thanks for hitting like, subscribe, and all the cool stuff you're supposed to do. We'll see you guys later. I'm going to be back. I'm headed to Northern Colorado. I might even drive by Chris Watts' house again and get another drone shot if I feel necessary. So stay tuned for that. If you missed the Chris Watts stop yesterday, you can see some of that footage on Jay is for Justice. The live videos are up on Facebook on my page. And maybe I'll go by there today. Could be fun. Could be fun to go by there a second time. Maybe since now that I know where I'm going, I can be a little bit more intentional with my words. Now that I know more about the case than I've ever known. So last night I watched documentary. I watched probably 6 of Jay's videos, old videos about Chris Watts. I skipped through them a lot. I read a bunch of y'all's comments too. So don't think I ain't watching. I was watching some of y'all's. I watched Australian ladies' take on it. I watched Dr. Phil's take on it. I watch all of Dr. Phil's takes on it. JS for Justice is going to have audio out, and that's going to blow my mind. And I don't even want to think about it. But I'm with everyone. I'm up to speed on the Chris Watts case. I've said that. Thank you for watching. Bye. I'm out. We'll see y'all later in the stream. Out. End.